Welcome to my store, not a scam, and in this store I sell cards. Now, I've just had a busy day. If you were at my live stream you would have seen, and I have nothing left on my shelves. I did make 20 grand though, but I did that through means of a dodgy pussy that lives over the road from me. Not her, no, this cat over here. So this cat over here buys cards off me. See? It wants to buy cards off me. So I sold a shed ton of my collection to the cat, and the cat gave me quite a lot of cash for it. So to put this into perspective, this is my binder. There are no more duplicates within this binder. It's amazing. Okay, cool. And I've collected 182 cards. As you can see here, 161 of those are first generation, and that's all good. So what am I doing with all my newfound wealth? Well, considering I've only just got my newfound wealth, I'm kind of like, yay, what do I do with it? I kind of feel like the first thing I need to do is extend my store. So this needs to go. Would you look at that? I've got a little bit more room now. That is fantastic. All right, so in my live stream, I bought into Generation 2. And Generation 2 allows me to go into this sort of stuff, so we can actually sell the more high rate cards, which is completely fine, and that's what I'm supposed to be doing. But I kind of need money to move forward. Now, I don't mind this sort of like basic material stuff, and it's kind of okay if you like basic stuff, but I'm really a big fan of getting some bigger, better shelves in. Now, I do like the fact that they do come with like double-sided shelving, and it's wooden, so wooden shelving looks pretty cool in comparison. And I've got the ability to buy these wooden card shelves as well, which lets me sell actual cards as well. So I'm very tempted to do that as well. I gotta be honest, like metal shelves suck. I'm not a big fan of metal shelves, even though, like, you know, they're more sturdy. Wood is more nicer to look at, if I'm gonna be really honest. So I'm gonna spend one of those. I'm gonna buy one of those as well, and I'm gonna buy the wooden card table. This is all gonna cost me 6 grand, by the way. 6,700 skadoodles. All good. Now this means I'm gonna sell this, and all how we sell is we pick it up and we push F. Bye bye. Now the good thing about this is when you sell stuff, you actually sell it for how much it's actually worth. So you will get your money back when it comes to upgrading, which does help when it comes to the upgrading sides of life. What a lovely space. I'm going to put my cactus over here. I still don't know why I've got a cactus, but the game gave me a cactus. I'm alright with that. Alright, and next we're going to take my double shelf here. I like these playmats though. This is actually, so during my live stream I went through like the pros and cons of this game compared to TCG Card Shop. Genuinely, I actually really enjoy this one in comparison. And the reason why I enjoy this one over TCG a lot more is because it had a lot more going for it customization wise at the beginning of its actual life. And I was like, well, I mean, already it feels like a slightly better game. It works a little bit better. It's multiplayer as well, so you guys can sit there with your friends. If you've got any friends. I don't, so kind of living the life right now. But it's one of those things where if you've got friends and you want to play with them, I'm not sure how it works. And the reason why is because I don't have anyone to actually play with. My guess, considering that I don't know what happens, is that each of your friends get a shop. Like these ones here. Opening card shop right here. And it's the same size building as the one that you run. And there's 4 of these. Like, well, there are 3 technically shops. There's one there, and then there's the 2 on the main street. And I've got this feeling that when it's like multiplayer, I mean, people can talk to me in the comment section, I don't physically know, but I'm going to assume that when somebody else joins your game, they get one of these shops, which is pretty cool. Anyways, another thing I do like is that this, as you're walking around, you can pick up cards from all over the land, and they're kind of everywhere all the time. Like there's one up on the air conditioner, there's one up on top of that roof, there's one on top of that pylon, there's one up there as well, and you can get around and get on them. And it kind of adds a little bit more of a, like, I don't know, a little element where you can actually just jump around and pick things up. I mean, for me, there you go, there's another card. There's one there as well, so we'll take that one. Apparently I can't reach that one, even though I got that one. Right. So yeah, as you can see, there are cards laying around all over this level. So yeah, there's a lot going for this game over TCG. I still like TCG Card Shop, and I'm looking forward to having like an actual like grading process. Kind of really want that as well, to be fair. But it's not in this game, so I will be playing that one as well to show that bit off when it eventually does come out. Apart from that, yeah, this game has a lot more going for it in the early stages, so you're not as bored just selling packs of cards. There is other stuff to do, and I like this. But here we are, we're now stacking up ready for the next day. Now you're probably wondering, why'd I buy double shelf if all I've done is just order up one side? Well, it's because I want to put more stuff on this side. I want to put all generation 2 on the other side, and I don't know how much there actually is. I think I might need more shelves. So generation 2, I can't touch these yet apparently because they're limited supply, 1 of 1, refresh on Wednesdays, so fun and games. I need to buy 2 of those and 1 of those, and then we'll go to figures, generation 2. It's going to get expensive. And then we'll go to merchandise, thankfully. So all in total, it's actually only going to cost me about $5 a time to upgrade generation 1 and generation 2 onto shelves. Not too bad. Right, well, and I haven't unlocked a generation 2 pack yet. I haven't opened one. Now, the other thing I found funny about this is that every time you buy a box of cards, like the one I just put out on the shelf, you can get a like random chance a special pack. And a special pack can be different types of cards, different rarities, different, and I was just like, this is okay. They put in all these extra things, and it just makes the game feel a little bit more, I don't know, I just like the fact that you had more choice and more things that were happening. This game's only been out since June, and honestly, I actually sort of do prefer it in a way. Okay, I think that's a collector's book. Nice. So this is the first time I've seen anything generation 2, by the way, because during my live stream I only had generation 1. Okay, last thing to do is to price all this stuff up. So if you haven't seen this before, we always do market value, and we always add 10%, and we do this to every single product because it gives me a little bit of extra profit, and you're not taking the mick when it comes to customers. It's always the way. If you're marking things up at like 800%, you're as good as the American health industry. But don't forget, if you're going to play this game, have a whale of a good time. You know what? I'm going to bring in another one of these. Oh, I got another 500 quid. See, this game loves it. Loves you having money. Grab some money while you can. Facilities. Right, I think we'll buy one of those. And I might flip these round. So instead of being like behind each other, I think we're going to go side by side. So we could technically get 3 of these in here. I think 2 will be alright for now, as long as this dude, as long as he sits here, doesn't hit the head on the shelf. And there's always one other thing we've got to do. We filled up our shelves, and that's all good. We got to put the cards on here. So I'm going to open up all the cards that are in this box, and yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Way special. Okay, so as you can see, we got 14 of these. I don't know if I can pull one of out at a time. Right, well, let's just check on this. So we need to go there. These cards are massive, and they are big. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to empty out the side of my folder here, so we can just put a load up on the shelf, so we don't have to worry about like this bit anymore. There we go. So one more card. Fantastic. There you go. Pucker. So that's pretty cool. I like this. So far, so good. And there's only one more thing that I've got to do, and honestly it's kind of the bit that I wanted to get done, and the reason why is because it saves me time and effort. I want to hire an employee. So we're going to go to the hire section, And we're going to look at whoever's available to work on till. That means I don't have to do it myself. Now over here, you show meat. So here, you show meat. 4 on checkout speed, 5 on enthusiasm, so this is 9.7. This is a good stat. This person here, 4 on air, but it's 7.7 on checkout speed, which means this guy Drump is faster, but just lacks enthusiasm, which is kind of a shame. So for now, I could refresh for $1,000, which is quite expensive. I think you show meat is going to be the person I'm going to hire just because of like 4 and 5. The restock speed I don't care about. Move speed, not too bad. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to hire you show meat, not just because of the name, even though it's funny. It is the fact it comes down to stats: 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5 move speed. Don't give a damn about restock speed. I'm not asking him to restock. So yeah, but the names in this are quite cool. Ash Ketchum, then we got Drump, who's probably going to be Trump. You show meat, like I show speed maybe. Choco Burger and Ninja. Yeah, so useless employee down here, good employee up here, hire. Awesome. Now that seems to be everything. And look, hey, there's you show meat, and there we go, all done and dusted. We got to go for the next day. Confirm. And I just spent $10,437. Now that is a lot of money, especially yeah, that sucked. Anyways, let's go. So the shop is open, and have fun. So my day is just going to be walking around and opening bins, mainly because this is where all the cards are. If I can get cards out of bins, then I'm all good. Doesn't cost me nothing. So we're just going to explore the city, have a mooch about whilst my shop's open and my staff member can take care of the customers that come into my store. Hey, there's a card next to a bin. Nice. Nice. There's a bin in the corner. We'll go over there. Whee. How you doing, sir? And like I said hello to somebody and it gave me an achievement. Fantastic. Maybe I should be more happier in my life. Anyways. Nothing down there. Card on a bike. Right. And this is why I think that this game, it has like all these cards laying around. I genuinely feel this is part of the multiplayer experience, where in the mornings you're going to be rushing out your stock trying to find all the freebie cards so your friends don't get them, so they have to spend extra money like buying packs and stuff. It's just a theory. As I said, I haven't got any friends to play this game with and I don't know how it works. I think it might just be where you're against each other, but I could be wrong. And fire Jim. I'm still not. I don't think I'm good enough to come in here yet. I think I've got to defeat all 3 of these people, and I don't know if I can. So what I'm doing is I'm currently just playing through the game, and I'm just collecting up cards like this. Now that is a cute card. A pretty cat. Actually, you know what? I'm going to sell all mine up. Right, all rarities, minimum price. If we go to 0.01 and we put 10,000 on that. There we go. Made a little bit of money. It's all good. Check the bins. The bins. Right, go upstairs. There's a card right there, right in front of me. Shadow Dragon. Now, I do like the artwork in this game, mainly because it's a little bit different. It's not exactly the same as Pokemon, even though you could probably draw some like very, very, very close versions of what's in it, like that one. But I think the artwork is different, definitely good enough to be able to like separate itself from what else you see in other card games. For me, though, I'm a big fan of the artwork anyway. I like games like this. Right, let me just go on here. Well, there we go. So, picked up a load of cards. Actually could get that one. So, daily mission's done. I got an achievement as well. Nice. Okay, all good. There we are. Open 1 Ultra Deluxe pack. I haven't seen an Ultra Deluxe pack. I have no idea what that means. Right. And I've got another statue thing to put up on my shelf. I do need another shelf. It's getting a bit full. So far, doing all right on the old sales. Generation 2 is doing okay. Generation 1 is still doing okay. So that's not too bad. And we've made about 3 grand from just letting the customers deal with themselves and having a shop assistant now. It just means I don't have to do much. So that does give me free time. The only downside to this though is that yes, it gives me free time, but over time you kind of get bored of just doing the same sort of run. Oh, I get to go and check out the bin. Oh, I get to go over there, and oh, I get to go and talk to... After a while you do kind of just want to get back into it. So when it does come down to automation, it's one of those things, you're either going to do it or you're not. I think for me personally, if I wanted to just swap it around, I would. If I wanted to put myself in that situation, I'd probably just build another cashier desk and jump in, you know, just so I could at points of time. Now, one thing about this game is it does have a working TCG, as you can see. Basically, each card has health points and shield points, and then you put 5 cards out on the field, and it goes against the other 5 cards on the other side, and they basically just take turns bashing each other until one side is completely gone. You get to choose 3 teams. Team 1, Team 2 and Team 3, and each team has 5 cards, and then basically it's 3 rounds, so best of 3. If you lose, you lose 3 cards. So if you are going to play up against these people, make sure that you've got a good set of cards, because if not, you'll get ruined. Anyways, so I need to let's go here, I can go there. So market price 10%. Market price 10%. But so far we've made 10 grand. We started with 2, so we've made $8,000 in one day, which is pretty damn good. And that means that for the amount of money I put into generation 2, which is generation 1, generation 2, which works out at about $5,000, then I'm making about, I want to say about 5-6 grand a day just on sales, which isn't bad. I still like this card, Sleepy Otter. That is a cool card. So these ones here are Toby, Wawa, XF, Eric, and Ling Ji. These are codes you put into the game to get these cards. So screenshot this page here, and then what you do is you go into your tablet and then go into redeem code and then put those names into that cut, and you'll be fine. You'll get those cards and whatever special in there as well. That's all good. So I'm not sure who these people are. I was just given the codes during one of my live streams, so take that with a pinch of salt. But as you can see, the collection grows and so on and so forth, and we're getting better. Now, if I sort into card ID, as you can see, each card comes with like different variants. We've got the common basic, common silver, common gold, and then common shine. I haven't got the rainbow version of these, so I don't know if they come with a rainbow version, but we'll figure that out as we go. Like Electrobear's got 5 variations so far, so I'm going to assume each one's got 6 variations. We'll figure it out as we go. Anyways, the end of the day, it's 9 o'clock, it's dark outside. That lady's still sitting on the bench over there. She's been there for like a week now. Interesting, really. And there we go. Our store has been completely ransacked. And yeah, so I would just be building up another load of collection, basically, and going from there. And there we are. Another successful day in the card shop of paradise. So yeah, you show meet. She is my store assistant. And this is my store. Generation 2 is now unlocked, so that's going to be a bit more fun to play around with. Is there anything else I haven't really looked into to sort of talk about? I think it's more just everything unlocks as we go through. And as we go through, it just becomes better for, well, us as a shop owner, I suppose. But, yeah. Apart from that, we're all good. Black and gold carpet. Hold on. I want to buy one of those. I want to see what it's like. Ah. Well, there we go then. That's what a black and gold carpet looks like. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments section below. I'm going to update my shop, put in another shelf so I can get more trophies on there, mess around with the pictures, make it a little bit more homey. And if you're interested in all that, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So until then, I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. I've been Hybridsteel, you've been the audience, and thank you very much for being here. Bye-bye for now.